laughing pretty, baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you've been laughing pretty, baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Further on up the road, you'll find out I wasn't lying. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, darling, just you wait and see.
Done and the weekend's here. I'm up at dawn, gotta make it clear. The hunt is on, I'm feeling that fire. Got FOMO bad and I'm down to the wire. Rolling down the morning light, chasing that beast that's out of sight. Got my spot all picked out right, gonna score that bottle tonight. Oh, but the whiskey tuber's got the first, left me standing feeling cursed. No JD, no wild turkey's best. No Russell's 15 left on the shelf. Guess I'll see if I like the rest. Charlie, Jeff, and a special guest, sipping up all the liquid joy. Cast 529, got the last sweet sip. Guess I need to learn to double click and hit subscribe quick. I walk in the store, see a big guy there. I asked, did you score? What'd you snare? He shakes his head, says, man, not a chance. Those whiskey tubers beat me to the dance. The guy at the counter starts to explain. A van rolled up like a whiskey train. Troy took all the wild turkey pride. Gandy rolled, grabbed JD for the ride. And Iceman Dave with a cheeky grin left with Russell's 15 again. Oh, the whiskey tubers got their first, left me standing feeling cursed. No JD, no wild turkey's best. No Russell's 15 on the shelf. Guess I'll see if I like the rest. Charlie, Jeff, and a special guest, sipping up all the liquid joy. Cast 529, got the last sweet sip. Guess I need to learn to double click and hit subscribe quick. Well, I laughed and gave a wink. Said, guess I'll need another drink. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em too. Sub to bourbon and balls and find something new. So I'll raise my glass to the whiskey crew. Those tubers know just what to do.
I can reach out. That could be one of our things we do. You know, we're talking about doing these commercials and these ads and these videos for these different products. I can reach out to a manufacturer that makes it for today. Get one, and you do the video, and sit there and go, oh. I'm riding the bike and going.
With the glitter in my hand.
No doubt that.
All right.
That
No,
sticker
hold on. Thor, it does not say who is in my ass. Oh my God, it does.
Who?
If you separate it, it just says who's in my ass.
In my ass.
Oh shit.
Who in my ass?
My systems. I'm starting to become immune depressed. This doesn't even bother me anymore.
That's right.
Oh,
It smells pretty good.
yes, it is.
No, it's not. We're frozen. Hello, hello. Camera froze.
Oh,
That ain't good. Uh-oh.
it's the internet. Oh,
Well, the time's still ticking away. People are still chatting.
hold on. There,
Hello.
I think.
Are we live? Yeah, okay. Loctar's giving a thumbs up down there.
All right, thank God.
Wow, I don't know what happened that way.
Well, I blame it on Weller because Jeff reminded me before we went live that I left the dog outside. My bad. He's like, "You gonna go get Weller or what?"
Yeah, I was like, you let him in?
What are you doing, buddy? All right.
Wow.
Welcome up. It's a special Tuesday. So let me just back up real quick and just tell everybody what we're doing. Why are we doing this? I had a novel idea, or we had a novel idea, I don't know, about 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, man, it'd be nice, how we do distilleries and we spotlight them on Thursdays. What I would love to do is also get YouTubers on,
right,
and kind of do like a collaboration. I think that's always kind of cool to do, right?
Right.
Well, weeks go by, and then it became evident that I don't know if we have time to do that. However, I did reach out to Loctar. So Loctar is about to come on here in a little bit. Believe it or not, Loctar, you're going to be our one and only guest that we're ever going to do this.
Well,
and you're going to retire as. It'll be like a nice trivia.
Yeah, but we got something else coming up on Tuesdays that's going to take our time, and that's why we did.
Right, correct. We're busy on Tuesdays
for a few weeks,
for quite a while.
Yeah.
So that's why we're not going to do it. So that'll be a nice trivia question. Who was the only YouTuber was on Bourbon and Balls on Tuesday? And And the answer, of course, is going to be Loctar.
Yep.
So, anyways, that
One of a
being said.
kind.
So hashtag Loctar, by the way. If you guys want to get on this is a unique giveaway because this is Loctar's idea. I've never done this before, so we'll both learn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the poor man's Pappy, as people have coined it, but I'm gonna have Loctar go into what it's all about and how the combination came to be, and maybe he's had experience as far as comparing the two. Who knows? But nevertheless, you guys at home will get a sample of basically the two bottles, not two bottles, sample of each,
The
as in
winner.
its original form.
The winner will get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said you folks at home.
Oh, no. The winner of the samples will get sample pour of the Weller. This, by the way, is a store pick of the Weller 107, and then the Weller 12, and then also the Pappies that we're gonna make tonight.
Right.
Old man Pappy.
Yeah. Old poor man Pappy.
Whatever. Old man, poor man. It's all the same. So, all right, and then we're only also going to be on for an hour. We have another obligation to do. So that's why there's no duck race tonight. We're going to do the hashtag Loctar. We're going to Pappy for everyone. Yeah, I wish. We're going to get on to our guest, learn more about Loctar, and then we should be good to go. All right. Let's say hello real quick. Obviously, Loctar was that don't count. Mr. Bykowski, you're actually the first one. Loctar does not count as the he cannot play the same game that he is on. Below average bourbon. Cheers to you. Thanks for coming on. Tracy Silly-Yorkie, yes, cheers. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for putting that in chat right there. I'll put it right there. You guys could help Loctar to get to 500. He is at 486, I think.
486, yeah. That's what he said.
If we can push him to 500, that'd be freaking awesome. Elijah Craig, cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Yes, Mr. Lagabo. Yes, we did not expect this as well. Tuesdays we are normally not on, so I apologize. I know there's 3 other streams going on tonight.
Right.
Didn't really think about that. That's nothing intentional, but this is nothing permanent. So next week we can all go back to our regular scheduled program. Yeah. That being said, so cheers, Gary McDonald's. Cheers, buddy. If you would, Gary Weller, dude, Gary, if you check your DM on Patreon, I sent something to you earlier. Yeah, please hit the like button. I would agree. The live emoji reaction. I wonder what that does.
I have no idea.
Maybe we'll ask him. Stan, cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Charles the Rye Guy, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Torek,
11.
Thanks for coming on. Porter Sears and Pairing, yes, thank you. I thought you guys had a show tonight. Maybe I was wrong.
They had to come on ours.
Yeah, that's what. I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah, I got to come on ours.
No, believe me, it's more of me being wrong about being on. I thought they had a show tonight. Stan Sapik. Oh yeah, Patrick Littledew. Cheers, buddy.
Hey.
Patrick and a few others, Dan and everybody, they've been joining us in these Google Meets lately. We've been watching football games now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it on Sunday nights now.
Sunday and then
no. He's up.
Yeah, Sunday nights.
Don't be committing us to everything.
I thought I was going by what you said.
Oh yeah, we may do Thursday.
There you go.
Like the fourth quarter or something.
Yeah.
He's gonna knock over the table. But yes, so we're gonna do Sunday night football. So I think it's Bill at Ravens or Ravens at Bills. 1 of the 2.
Ravens and Bills, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're all gonna watch together on Google Meets and we'll have a pour. It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Because you are gonna watch the game, so might as well be amongst friends.
Right, and better than drinking alone.
That is true. That's that George Thorogood.
That's right. I drink alone.
No. You gonna do that?
Sure. Why
Tor, cheers. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Appreciate it. Tom Black. Dinosaurs here. I'm out. Is that right? I don't know what that emoji means.
I don't know what that means either.
I'm not good with emojis. We should have an emoji game.
Yeah, well, Loctar's pointing at him. He's like, yeah, okay. He's pointing at himself. Okay. Yeah.
Here, McAdory, cheers to you and to Ashley. And sorry to hear about your cat passed away. Any animal is part of the family.
That's
As
rough.
we all know who
Yeah.
it is rough. And cheers to you, buddy, and Ashley. We're really sorry to hear that.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Gary.
Sorry. All right. Let's see here. I think we got everybody. They're doing hashtag Loctar, which is great. Mr. Richie J. Cheers to you and Lori, as always. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Whiskey Bill. Yes.
Bill.
Oh, hey. I still owe you a sample. He got some other samples. Here's why I know. Because I was going through my car the other day. I found his samples in my trunk.
How long have they been in there?
Oh, about 3 weeks.
So we probably need to make more. Make new ones.
Why? They're good. They're boxed up.
Okay. I mean, in the car for a week.
It's in my car. It stays regular.
Oh, that's right. Regulated. All right. Sorry.
It's fine. But anyways, Whiskey Bill, if you're missing some samples, I found them in my car the other day. I'm like, oh crap. So anyhow, I think we are through everything. Hashtag Loctar. Yes, everybody. I think we are good. Chad. Hey, Chad, buddy.
Hey, Chad.
Which, by the way, Chad is going to be our correspondent.
That's right.
Cameraman.
That's right.
To the KBF, the Kentucky Bourbon Festival this weekend.
That's right, man. That's going to be.
Can't outwit.
Tell you what, I said it last week, and I'm going to say it again. This September is going to be freaking nuts.
I know, but it's like Christmas.
I know. It's like with our barrel pick and with the festivals and just.
I love this time.
Nuts.
All right, Mr. Bortner, and we'll live stream all those, by the way. Mr. Bortner, cheers to you, buddy. Thanks for coming back. Yes, I wonder what he said yes about. This is a new one. Greg St. Charles. Cheers.
That
to
is
you.
new. Welcome.
Hello. If everybody could give a Bourbon and Balls welcome to Greg St. Charles, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Hopefully, we don't disappoint you. More than likely, we will.
It probably will.
Ashley, I see you now. Cheers to you. Thanks for coming on. Let's see here.
Zach.
Cheers for coming. Thanks for coming on. And then Brian and Shauna. I think they are now well rested from their long vacation, so they're now getting back into the swing of things.
It's always nice to get away.
It is. So all right, Whiskey Shaman. I told you about his podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Highly recommend it. Let's see here.
Chad, the Rye Guy. Yeah, I think we're getting down there. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Yeah, I hope you guys were able to tune in this past Saturday when we were.
You're blind on my new podcast. Are you talking about tonight's blind? Not really blind, but I think that's what he's talking about. So all right, we are caught up.
Yep. So like I was saying, I hope you guys were able to join us this past weekend from Larrikin. It was a pretty damn good show. And David Tanko, I know he's not on here, but he won that afternoon. And Greg Keeley walked into his office, grabbed a 3-ounce bottle of something. We don't know what.
Yeah, no kidding. He wanted a sample of something that came off Greg Keeley's desk.
It's stuff that he's been sampling and playing with and blending and whatever. And he's got all the notes and everything written on the side of the bottle, and then he signed it as well.
You didn't take a swig out of that?
I did not. I probably should have. I'm going to give it to Tanko.
I guess Tanko, just let us know.
Yeah, send us a sample back.
Yeah, West Virginia guy, thanks for coming on, buddy. CA Scotty. Just hopped in the car for commute, so drive safely. Eyes on the road, buddy. All right, here we go. Let's anything else, and we'll bring Loctar in.
No, we'll talk about the Bourbon Festival Thursday.
Yeah, we'll talk a lot about things on Thursday.
Yeah, we got a lot.
There's no super chat tonight, people, because Thursday is going to start that, and also is going to start the new Patreon levels.
Right.
For those who joined in on the Plus memberships,
Mm-hmm.
you guys have now 4 credits of super chat into your account. If you guys aren't there, by default, you'll use 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to use more that week, you can. Just understand you got 4 for the month. If you don't want to use any that month or that week, want to save them for later, you can do that as well. Mm-hmm. But you end up saving $5.
Yep.
By doing the Plus membership on Patreon rather than paying for super chat every week.
Right.
So
And while we're doing this, like I said, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, Loctar, head over there and hit that button as well.
yes, exactly. If any of you moderators could pin him in the chat while we chit chat with Loctar, I appreciate it. But without further ado, Loctar, which by the way, like I should have asked this before we went on air. Is that really your name?
Oh,
you're on mute.
You're muted.
Oh, hold on. I have him on mute.
There you go.
That was my fault.
I was about to say, I didn't mute myself. Yeah. No, my name is not Loctar. So my name is Patrick. But Loctar came from a game I used to play in 2003 called Star Wars Galaxies. This was my Jedi character name. And you can see I've got R2-D2 right here. There's a Sith on the wall behind me. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. You know, that's part of my intro video for my my channel is me reenacting calling a lightsaber to myself and opening a package with it. Like, I love Star Wars. Can't help it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm a Star Trek geek, so.
Hey, I like Deep Space Nine. That's my flavor of Star Trek. Also, everything nerdy. You know, I just can't help it. I've always been that way.
Sounds like a porno.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the original. The original Star Trek. Here we go. Already.
Why?
Already. We haven't even drank. We haven't taken a sip of anything. It's off the cliff.
It's the way it goes, right? Yeah.
So, I don't even know what we were talking about.
How you feel?
My bad. I'm sorry. I should have said that.
Well, we were talking about Star Trek and Star Wars.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the origins of Loctar. So yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay,
original.
yes. But your real name is Patrick.
Yes.
Actually, Patrick's barrel breakdown doesn't sound as good as Loctar's barrel breakdown.
That's kind of the point. Yeah.
I get it. So
Yeah.
very cool. All right. Well, so as far as YouTube wise, before we get into the old man Pappy or poor man's Pappy or whatever it is, why don't you explain to us as far as how you came about for those who do not know in your background, which I find a little fascinating there. And then we'll kind of go from there. Cheers,
Yeah.
buddy.
So January of 2024, I had spent 3 years basically bedridden. I was unable to walk. I had diabetic neuropathy in my feet. I've had type 1 diabetes since 2006. Never really had any issues until I naturally caught COVID. And then I started having nerve pain in my feet. And it made it to where I couldn't even walk with a cane. I couldn't stand for more than 10 minutes, made it hard to work, made it hard to do anything. So January, we went to a naturopathic doctor and he recommended a 2-ounce pour of bourbon every night before bed and the carnivore diet. And within 6 weeks, I was off of the opioids, off of the gabapentinoids, and off of all of the pharmaceutical medications that I was on, because I had quite a few that I was on, and I was walking again. So a lot of people don't know the medical properties of whiskey when taken in moderation. I have to add that caveat in there. And I limit myself to 2 to 4 ounces in a night for that reason. And I only drink maybe 3 nights a week, if that. But whiskey is actually a vasculodilator. That's why your cheeks get rosy when you start drinking, because it expands your blood vessels. And neuropathy is a circulation issue. My feet used to be blue. Like, they were literally without oxygen. My circulation was horrible. And so using the whiskey, it's a natural painkiller. It helps with circulation. But a lot of people also don't know, as long as you don't overload your liver, when your liver is processing alcohol, moderate amounts, it's not producing sugar, which it normally is doing all the time. So anybody who is diabetic, if they have a small drink of bourbon, specifically bourbon, before they go to bed, they wake up with lower blood sugar in the mornings, which helps with overall health. It's a big deal, you know. And I say bourbon specifically because the laws around bourbon mean that there can't be any additives, flavorings, or colorings put into it. So the only sugars come from the wood sugar, which actually doesn't affect blood sugar. So the sweetness that you get from a bourbon helps satisfy that sugar craving without actually affecting blood sugar.
I need you to talk to my wife.
Right? Yeah. And a lot of people say, you know, it's unbelievable, but it works. I'm a walking testimony to it.
High blood pressure?
Yeah, it can, in moderation. Now, you don't want to overload yourself, because then you have damage to your liver. It can cause high blood pressure in those scenarios. but anywhere from 2 to 4 ounces in a night, 3-4 times a week, you're good.
So bourbon is like the Honey Nut Cheerios.
No, because Honey Nut Cheerios are a beast in and of themselves, but we won't get into that.
You know how they advertise that it's good for your heart. You can sit there and say in this aspect, it's good for those who have diabetes.
Right.
Right.
Moderation.
Yeah.
And I'm diabetic too, so that's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very good thing. And a lot of people don't realize it has those benefits because most of us really just use it for the pain relief. They use it to forget. They use it for all of the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, for me, it became a passion. It really did, because with the way my brain works, I'm ADHD. I started realizing that I could taste the flavors in the whiskey. I could pick things out that other people couldn't. And then I went and got a job at a distillery. I used to work for Rebecca Creek Distillery. And I was working on their bottling line. And then they realized that, number one, I like to talk. And number two, I am really good at telling stories. And they made me a tour guide for them. And as a tour guide,
story on your tour, or were you not allowed?
no, I told every bit of it. They loved it. And the people, like, I sold more tours while I was there than they have ever had. And I sold more bottles on my tours than they've ever had. I wasn't even technically a salesperson. They have a whole sales team, and I was selling more bottles than their sales team was.
Oh, I'll be damned.
Damn.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass. So, cheers to you, buddy.
Cheers. Now, I don't have a drink yet. What are y'all drinking?
What are we drinking?
We're drinking
Oh.
Magnolia, the double oak.
Yeah, Jeff decided to drink our bourbon of the year,
I
and I
know.
reminded him, dude, that's our only bottle, and we need to save it for the end of the year brackets. So how about we not, do this?
We'll work on getting another one.
Right.
You better, because we're not going to have anything for the end of the year
I'll
at
work
the
on it.
rate that we're going.
I'm
with this
working
thing.
on it. I'll work on it. Don't worry about it. We're good.
All right, hashtag Loctar, by the way, if you guys want in on this, what we're about to journey on. I've heard about it. Honest to God, I don't even know anything about it other than what it says, what it means, perhaps.
Yeah.
Loctar, won't you give us the
Well,
history?
And in all honesty, I've never had Pappy, so I don't even know if
Me
I don't know if 4-man Pappy is going to be good or not. You know what I mean?
Well,
You know
you've
what?
had Weller 12, right?
Yes.
You've had Weller 107.
Yes.
Okay. Both of those are wheated bourbons. That's the
Right.
key. Okay. Because Pappy Van Winkle is the similar, it's not the same mash bill, but it is a similar mash bill to what you have. It's just a longer aged statement, and it has a slightly altered mash bill, but it's still a wheated bourbon. Now, the typical recipe for poor man's Pappy, okay, I like to experiment, right? I'm the one that came up with the poor man's Russell's 15. I'm the only one that did that. And I
what's
made
that?
Tom Black angry, which is why he always says, "Oh, Loctar's here, I'm leaving," with the dinosaur emoji.
Yeah.
He says you're never allowed to blend turkey products. It made him mad. So now we have this battle going on. But
Oh,
he really does love me. He just won't admit it publicly. Okay.
What is the poor man's Russell's 15?
So that one is 2 parts of Old Forester 1920, 1 part Russell's 10. So if you do 2 ounces of 1920 and 1 ounce of Russell's 10, it gives you that bright, fruity cherry note from the Old Forester with the higher proof.
Down the book.
And then you get the earthy notes like the deep brown sugar, you get the molasses, the syrup, and the oak from the Russell's 10. And it's a cheaper version. It's not as good. I put them together and tried them side by side, my blend and Russell's 15. It's not as good, but for not costing $250, it's amazing. It's a cheaper way to have something that is normally out of reach and entirely unattainable for most people. And that's exactly what poor man's Pappy is.
We should do like a poor man's night.
Hey,
Have
I'm down.
Have Loctar come on and just do poor man's whatever.
Yep, I'm down. So the
Do you
poor
have a
man's
solution
Pappy,
for? You have a solution for poor man's George T. Stagg?
not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I haven't gotten that far yet, but that's one of my favorite things to do. When I try new bourbons, I get it locked in my brain what that flavor profile is for it. And so when I try something and I'm like, oh, that reminds me of this, and that reminds me of this, and I get different notes from different bourbons, I go back and I try to blend those two to see if I can recreate it. And so far, I've had a pretty good success rate.
Okay. Cheers to Father Fortenberry. Dude, you better go back to your channel. You're in this show right now, which I didn't realize you guys were on tonight. Otherwise, I'd be there, which I apologize. But cheers to Fart.
Well, he came to Boomy, so he deserves that one. All right, he deserves that one.
Fortenberry.
We got Robert Atkins on too. I saw Tony Scott up there.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to call you Fortenberry, but anyways,
I'm
cheers
trying.
to you and the rest of the Life on the Patio gang. Anyways, all right. How do we do this?
Okay, so very simply, the official recipe, right, is supposed to be 60-40. So 60% of the Weller 107, 40% of Weller 12. Now, you're supposed to do this in full bottle proportions, right? You're supposed to make like a 750 milliliter solution, let it sit for a week, and that's supposed to give you a similar flavor profile. However, we're not going to do that. What I found and what I enjoy doing is that I do 1 part of the Weller 12 and 2 parts of the Antique 107. And that gives me a very similar flavor profile. I mean, it's not supposed to be right on the money. This is the poor man's version, right? It's just supposed to give you a similar flavor profile, and you'll find that it enhances each other. Both are wheated. One gives you more of an oaky flavor profile, but it's still sweet. A longer age statement. One gives you more proof and more sweetness with some different notes. And that's the whole point. It's blending these two together. So we'll do 1 ounce of the Weller 12 and 2 ounces of the Weller 107. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to love it.
All right, let's see. Well, I hope so, because I got to be honest with you, I'm not a big Weller 12 fan.
Neither am I. You know, this was my first bottle of it. And when I tried it neat that first night, I was like, okay, that's too much oak for what I enjoy. So I had to find a way to make it palatable. Because if I crack a bottle, I'm keeping it. I'm not trying to flip these things. I want to enjoy the bourbon. And that's what I did. I decided to make this blend, and now I really enjoy my Weller 12.
But you've never done that before.
Can't say that I have.
I don't know why you would.
Oh, shit. What the hell?
My bad.
Marty foul.
There you go.
All right. So, which, by the way, hashtag Loctar will get you an entry to win a sample of this.
So 2 parts Weller Antique
Or red.
Yep.
or 107 and 1 part Weller 12.
Now, some people call this black, but I don't think it's black.
Yeah, it is.
What's the black label?
That's like a
Weller black label, Weller 12 year.
Blue is foolproof. Black is
I know that, numbnuts. I'm just saying this looks like dark green.
black.
Oh, that's black.
Yeah.
This ain't black.
Yeah, it is.
This is not black.
I don't know. Looks black to me.
Shit, maybe it is. Never mind. You're probably right. My bad. Probably
Now,
is black. I've been calling.
You want to make sure that you swirl it.
What you're talking about. All right, I'm swirling it.
You want to make sure that you swirl it, but give it a sniff, see what you think. Now, you all are experts, so I'm sure you know this, but somebody in the chat may not. You're supposed to leave your mouth open when you smell a whiskey. It allows that fume to pass over your tongue, give you those tasting notes.
You know what we got to do too? We want to do a swig of this too? By itself?
Sure.
And just kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because I'm curious how it compares to it standing alone. We're going to do that, all right?
It's not a bad idea.
I'm just trying to help my...
It's your whiskey.
I'm just trying to help my health.
And cheers to everybody in chat. Thank y'all for being here.
And don't forget to sub the Loctar barrel breakdown, as you can look it up on YouTube. He is a few people shy away from 500, so let's get him there.
I was at 485 for like 3 weeks, and then today I added 1 subscriber, so I'm at 486 today.
All right. Maybe it's that one person that's just strolling around YouTube and like, you know what? This looks good.
You never know.
Oh man, which one's this?
No freaking idea. I know what mine is because mine's got a cut, something on the glass.
I don't even know what I poured and which
First
glass.
one you poured was Weller 12.
Oh, then it's here.
Okay.
So this is red.
Yep.
But you
first
should
one
be
I
able to
poured.
smell it though.
Yeah.
Weller 12 and 107 smell completely different.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
You get
Ashley.
like a bright red fruit off of the 107.
Hey, Bourbon, balls to you, buddy. That's what Bourbon does. He just comes in, says balls, and then checks out. It's almost like it's pretty funny, actually. All right.
Hey, Beth, welcome.
Hey. Yep, Beth, see, not much has changed. You're correct. All right, we're gonna try this.
I'm ready to try the
old man.
poor man Pappy.
Oh, poor man. I keep on saying old man.
The nose is phenomenal. Man, the nose is.
See, what I found is that the 12 by itself is just too oaky. But when you give 2 parts of that 107, not only are you adding that extra proof, which more proof means more oil, more flavor, but it's giving you more of that bright fruitiness that gets kind of narrowed down by that or mellowed down by that oak. It balances each other.
See, Bourbon said he doesn't always.
I know,
check
Bourbon,
out.
you don't. I just gave you a hard time. Actually, Bourbon is my bagel guy. Dude, he hooked up with the best bagels in New York.
Hey, Tony. Ready? Have you tried it yet?
I have. I like the up front part. But when it gets back to the mid palate to the finish kind of dies off real quick.
It does. You get more of the oakiness on the back end.
Now, I'm going to try it against Weller 12 and 107 by itself.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, y'all, they are using a store pick of 107, and I've got a standard. So could be a little difference in the experience there.
Be that as it may. Correct.
Yes. Sazerac barrel pick.
Well, they all are, dude.
Well, I mean, Crescent Springs liquors. Okay. Sorry. I just saw it.
I should just let you set with that one.
Sure not. Why not?
Unless you think that all night.
So this is the antique.
Mm-hmm.
The antique's sweet.
It is sweet.
It's pure apple pie for me. I even taste graham cracker crust. Like,
yeah, cinnamon apple pie.
Yep.
Yeah.
That cinnamon transformation mid palate. I still get all of that, but it's like it was a smoked apple pie. You instead of baking it in the oven, somebody smoked it on a grill. That's what it tastes like.
Now the Weller 12.
I already have my opinion about all these three. If you'd like to hear them.
Weller 12 drinks hotter than the Weller Antique.
Oh.
And it is a lot more oaky.
So my opinion is this.
Mm.
If I had to rank the three, I actually like the 107 by itself. And then I like the Poor Man's. And then I like the Weller 12. But that basically coincides to the fact that I don't like Weller 12.
That's the whole point, right? For people that don't like 12, this is a way to get rid of the bottle. It gives you something a little more palatable.
No, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
See, I like Weller 12. I mean, I like them both, but because I like that oakiness, like a double oak or. But the putting them together to me is better because
Now,
you get
it's not like-
you get the sweetness and everything from the Weller Antique, and then you get a little bit of the, like I said, the hotter, the more cinnamony, more spice out of the 12 with the oak.
I don't get any cinnamon.
I don't know, maybe I'm getting the cinnamon from the antique.
I mean,
but
this is not like when peanut butter met chocolate.
no,
Because honestly, let's all agree, peanut butter by itself and chocolate by itself are okay, but you put the two damn things together, and it's freaking badass. I'm just saying. You know what we ought to do? Do like a chocolate liqueur of some sort and put it with a screwball.
That's not a bad idea.
I just gotta find me a chocolate core. You know what's horrible out there in the market now? People are griping out, which thankfully I'm not gonna touch it, is the
Yeah.
Crown chocolate. Have you tried it?
Nope.
I've heard nothing but bad. I haven't heard anybody saying it's good.
Mm.
I got zero desire.
I'm not
to
into
try it.
the flavored stuff because that's got sugar in it.
Oh, yeah.
Plus,
you're right.
Canadian whiskey's too weak for me. Like, I've got a bottle of Caribou Crossing back here that just sits. There's no flavor.
Dude, I won that at a raffle. Actually, that Sean and Brian's meetup.
That's right.
I
Yep.
love the topper, everything. So I opened it. We tried it.
Yeah.
I was like, what is? I don't like it.
There wasn't much to it.
No, it was pretty flat. So, but no, going back to this, the poor man's Pappy, you know,
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Now, do you
like-
really want to have your mind blown, though?
Sure.
reverse it.
No. Do the 1920 and the Russell's 10.
All right, let's do that. Go ahead and find it.
Let's see.
Do I have a Russell's? Good luck finding
I'll
that.
do it with you. This is one of my absolute favorite blends. It's 2 parts of the 1920, 1 part of the Russell's 10. And my 1920 is almost gone because I do this so often.
Oh, nice. Jeffro, the 19 Russell's, it's probably in the other room. I have another room of bottles I don't drink, and it's over
Must
there.
be nice.
Well,
My whole collection is right here.
Just because I just don't get to it. I think it's in there, Jeffro. Oh, the 1920s over here. It's either hanging on the wall or is it hanging on the wall?
Yeah.
It's upside down in it. You have to get that off there.
And this is what I call poor man's Russell's 15.
Caramel colored, look at this. Caramel colored vodka with chocolate extract. Oh, let me do this here, Jeff. Here, hold on. We have these bourbons that are hanging upside down on the wall, and Jeff is about to rip it off. So, hold on. Sorry. All right. Here we go. So
Now,
once
did you all
the,
get to try? Did you get to try the Russell's 15 ever?
Oh yeah, we got it right here.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I don't have a bottle of it. Somebody sent me a sample of it, and I saved every ounce of that I could. It was phenomenal. So I had to find a way to make more, and that's where this came from.
Oh, I want to do this comparison and see how close we are to Russell's 15.
All right. So 2 parts 1920.
So why are we
Yes,
taking
sir.
an old? I'm curious. Why are we taking an Old Forester?
Because you need that cherry note. Russell's 15 to me has a very heavy cherry note. And
Okay.
up until the Master's Keep Beacon, as far as I'm aware, there was nothing that was turkey product other than the Russell's 15 that gave you that cherry note.
Oh,
it
it
doesn't
didn't
have
have
a
it.
cap.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been chemistry in high school again.
Right?
I didn't do very well. The Bunsen burner, dude. I used to catch all kinds of shit on fire just because, you know.
Yeah,
it's
don't
there.
light anything on fire. We're dealing with whiskey here. That's not going to go well.
We don't need no Bunsen burners here. The centrifuge was what I got in trouble with. We used to break the glasses all the time.
Spinning them too fast.
Oh yeah, you would just sit there and just run that all the way up and see how fast you can go, and then it cracks, and you got to clean it all out.
Okay,
What's
so
that?
that's my
All right, so
antique.
chat, who's blending these with us?
Where are you? Let's see. Hold on here.
I made them up. Keith Glandon, I made them up. This is all from the mind of Loctar.
Let's get you a glass. You got something on it?
And no, 1924 does not have a better cherry flavor. I actually did a live stream on my channel where I compared 1924, 1920, and I even compared the Blue Label Old Forester single barrel strengths mixed with the Russell's 10, and the 1920 was still the best and closest to Russell's 15.
All right, we're gonna pour the Russell's 15. All right, I'll put this over there. What is this?
That's the poor man's Russell's 15.
Oh yeah. Why do I have 3 glasses?
I don't know why you have 3 glasses.
Because you wanted 2 pours of the 15.
I don't know what I was doing there.
I don't blame you. The Russell's 15 is amazing.
I have no clue what I was doing there.
So if you do them side by side, you're going to find what I said. Okay. The Russell's 15 blows the poor man's version out of the water. It does. But for the cost difference with
Dude,
1920 being $55, $50 for the Russell's 10, it's the best value you're going to find that'll get you there.
Dude, this is very close. The nose
Smells good, doesn't it?
Like, I'm not kidding. Like, you really, for real.
I told you.
I almost want to say the blend is more cherry forward.
Wow.
What's the proof on your 15?
It is 117.2.
So you're close on proof then, because you've got 2 parts of the 1920, which is 115 proof.
Right.
Okay.
So that little bit extra of the proof may be what's throwing you off with the 15.
I get more.
That little bit of extra ethanol.
Dude, this is so much better than the poor man's Pappy.
I get more ethanol on the blend than I do the 15. Yeah, I get more burn on that. Let's see.
Wait till you try it.
Ooh.
All right. You're correct that they're similar. However, you know what it is? This tastes like this has been watered down.
Which one?
That blend.
The blend?
It's like a Russell's 15 watered down a little bit.
Yep.
And I'll say that's the difference.
Because the Russell's 15 is all the same proof. So you go down to the 90 proof of a regular Russell's 10, that could be the difference right there.
Yeah.
That's not
But again, for the cost difference, $100 invested to make poor man's Russell's 15 versus $250, $300 if you're paying secondary. I don't know how much those go for.
Those are only
But-
90 proof. I never knew that. I thought they were 100. So.
110 proof is the single barrel picks of the Russell's single rick house.
Yep.
And I have not tried that on the blend. That's in the works.
That'd be interesting to see how that is.
It's a little
Because
nutty. It's
then
like,
you're a little more on the higher proof on
I get nuts and cherries.
on which one?
The blend.
The blend?
One of my absolute favorites.
I like this better than poor man's.
So Pappy, I can tell you, I did try it. There's a place here in San Antonio that does half price pours for their happy hour, and they have Pappy. I did not enjoy it. For the price that I paid, at half price, it was still $40 for 1 ounce, and it was the most underwhelming whiskey I've ever tried for $40 for 1 ounce.
Now the Russell
Like I
15,
wouldn't even look for a bottle of it.
the Russell 15 is better. I mean, that's
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. However, it's just like I said, your combination that you came up with to me is like it's a watered down version. And now I'm not talking about like completely watered down. I mean, it's just a softer, more lighter Russell's 15.
Yep. And I told you, putting them side by side, you're going to say that the Russell's 15 is better. And I did the exact same thing. But if you had just this, just the poor man's version on a night where you were like, you know what, I don't feel like pouring out of my Russell's 15, or I'm out of Russell's 15, this would give you that flavor profile and that exciting note to it.
Okay. Which Pappy did you try? Ashley's wanting to know.
The Pappy's Family Reserve, I believe is what it was called.
Oh, and that's the rye, isn't it?
No, so it wasn't that one then. It was the bourbon. I know that.
Well,
I'd have to look at their menu again.
15 and up. Aren't they all Family Reserve, or am I missing out? I don't know.
It could be. That's one of the ones that I have not researched deeply. I just know I tried a pour of it and I was not impressed.
The 12 year is Lot B, Keith. I don't think that's the Family Reserve. The Family Reserve is with the old man on the bottle. But then again, that's 15 and up. Lot B is that, minimal design. So, but no, I like this. I like this concoction.
Yeah, I mean,
way better than the other one.
If we didn't have 15,
yeah,
because we've had 15 before. It was one of our bourbons of the year last year, or not the bourbon, but one of them. And this, not having that,
it's not too far off.
Pretty damn close.
I say about 80% there.
Yeah.
Told you. I asked you if you wanted to have your mind blown.
Sure.
Well,
so Gabo asked, I wonder if you did, and I don't know if this has been done yet. You take 1920 and rare breed, put them together, the proof a little bit closer. Yeah, you would proof wise. I'm not sure what that would do with the final product.
The difference with rare breed though is the flavor profile, because what I was looking for is that deep brown sugar, the molasses, a little bit of that oak that I get from the Russell's Reserve 10 year. When I get to rare breed, you start really tasting that wild turkey funk, which I don't get on Russell's Reserve 15.
No.
Okay.
And it's got a little more of the brighter flavors that turkey can have. At least the turkeys that I've had, right? What I wanted was that deep, earthy note to go alongside the bright, fruity flavors of the 1920.
Man, that's pretty damn good.
Well, there you go.
So it might be the 10 year then, because I think it was Old Rip Van Winkle that I tried.
Okay. Bourbon Hall, cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming on.
Cheers,
real
Wade.
quick, Loctar, I don't think we said this. What are you on weekly, and how does your YouTube channel work?
So I put out random hunt videos around San Antonio and places that I visit. But every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so 8 p.m. Eastern, is when I do my live streams. And I do bottle giveaways. I do sample giveaways. Anything that I try on stream, somebody wins those samples. So people send me stuff all the time. I actually do my sample selections on a random wheel. So you never know what it's going to be. And last week, like yesterday's live stream giveaway was part of Bourbon Hall's. So I did Bourbon Hall's Rittenhouse Rye Honey Finished. My Rebecca Creek Double Barrel Spanish Oak got drawn. A Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit CNF sample, and a sample of Old Fashioned Mead, which is made out of honey. This was sent to me by Doc Martinez. So it could be anything that I have in a sample bottle or something that I have on my shelf. You can win a sample of them.
Oh wow! Speaking of Doc Martinez, I'm actually starting to watch him now. I've heard nothing but
he's a great content creator.
Well, also, I hear side conversations as far as how nice of a guy he is off camera too, just as much as he is on camera. So,
So he came and visited me as when I was working as a tour guide, he's one of the only YouTubers that showed up while I was there working and took a tour with me.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yep. Great guy.
Show me the proof. Welcome.
So I know we're going to wrap things up here. That's why I want to kind of ask, let people know as far as how people can find you on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern for as Eastern people. But man, we gotta. I know we're never gonna do these Tuesdays again. This was kind of like an anomaly, and maybe we will down the road. It's just right now we're just really busy with the month of October and September.
Oh my gosh.
But I would love to have you back on because I think we just kind of touched the tip of the iceberg on these categories as far as blending and maybe what you have came up with and things like that. So yeah, we'll try to figure out a time to get you back on or and kind of go from there. This was fun. I liked this a lot.
I did.
I learned a lot about as far as the blending. Honestly, I know this was incidental and it wasn't meant to be, but I learned more about the health effects of bourbon tonight than I thought I would ever know. Right, and that was incidental.
Well, we all knew
Absolutely.
it was medicinal.
Yeah, but the way he broke it down,
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, and he's living proof of why you should drink bourbon
Right.
in moderation. Yes, in moderation. But nevertheless, that was
Absolutely.
so awesome. I appreciate you waiting so long. I know we booked this a couple months in advance, and
Yeah.
I apologize for that. But let's not be strangers, and let's do this again. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a blast. No, you guys just let me know.
Oh, hold on. Stay up for the wheel because I was reminded of it. Hold on. Let's see. Hashtag Loctar. We got 31 people in.
Share your screen.
Good luck, everybody, while I sip my favorite blend.
Hashtag Loctar if you want to win a sample of Weller 107, Weller 12, and then the old man's Pappy.
Share screen.
And that's a store pick of 107, which
Yeah,
those
it
are
is.
phenomenal from what I hear. I've got an unopened store pick of 107 that a subscriber sent to me as a housewarming gift. And I haven't opened it yet because it hasn't popped up on the wheel.
Oh, okay. It's good. Okay.
Yeah.
We just opened it tonight, but I generally like 107. I like the green, the regular Weller Green
Special
Special
Reserve.
Reserve.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know that I'm gonna get killed for this, but I don't like 12. I'm not a fan. I wouldn't say that. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of.
Hey, I'm with you there. By
not a-
itself, I don't like it either.
I'm not even a fan of the blue, the foolproof.
Foolproof?
We had that in the blind, a 12
Now,
bottle blind.
There we
And it was-
disagree. I loved the blue.
Well, here was what's weird about it. We had a 12 bottle blind against like regular shelfers. It was 11th. He came in 11th that night, which was very odd.
Yeah.
But that's also the beauty of blinds. Zero bottle bias. You don't know what is there, and so it's really just off of what you're tasting in the moment. And you got to keep in mind too, that may have been based on what you ate that day, because what you eat throughout the day affects what you taste in the evening.
There's this particular pizza place down the road we cannot get anymore because it destroys our palates.
Yes.
We had it twice.
Twice.
We had a big both times we had funky nights.
Yeah. And then one night we learned that Charlie can't eat a fish fillet from McDonald's because that makes everything taste fishy.
Exactly. So, all right, we're gonna do this hashtag Loctar. Guys, I know you guys did this. There's 35 people signed up. It'd be nice if those same 35 people, if you're not, hey, Rick Moreland, buddy. Hey, how are you doing, buddy? I haven't heard from you in a while. I'd love it to see you back on here. Prescription Bourbon. Also catch him. I think he is on Monday.
See, that should have been my channel's name, Prescription Bourbon.
There you go. There you go. I met him in Baltimore. He was a great guy. Very cool to see him and everybody else.
Is that Crappie Cat?
Yeah.
And then
Cornette.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cheers to you all. We're gonna run this. But you guys could. I know you guys are into this hashtag Loctar. Also, if you guys don't mind, go over to Loctar Barrel Breakdown and please subscribe to him. He would very much appreciate it.
Yep.
And then here we go with the draw. You gonna write this down?
Yes, I
Your
am.
little book. And the winner is Husky Dog. Are you here, buddy?
Dog, congratulations.
Well, let's see, he's won like 3 days in a row on
Yeah,
different
he's been
shows.
winning on all kinds of channels.
Hashtag rigged.
You ain't kidding, because he won yesterday too. I think him
Uh-huh.
and Stan, his son.
And see, I already finished the poor man's Russell's 15 because
All
it's
right.
just that good.
Husky Dog is on, so he does win. He is on fire right now. So
Congratulations. That's awesome.
yeah. So again, people catch this channel on Monday nights if you don't mind at 8 p.m. Otherwise, we are going to log off here. We have other obligations that you guys saw in chat. Loctar, you're more than welcome to as well. We're going to go do a Google Meet over at Cast 529. They started a half an hour ago. We told them we go over and join them. It's pinned in chat. Oh, by the way, do you have a Discord?
I don't have my own Discord. That's one thing I've been told I need to start one, but honestly, I'm in so many. It's just like get a hold of me that way, you know.
We went out. We went without a Discord for almost over a year.
Yeah, we were tagging on Cast 529s.
Yeah, for the while, just because it's a lot to manage.
Yeah, it was just one more thing, and we just didn't want to deal with it.
I have a shirt store, which I'm wearing one of my shirts, you know, through Spreadshop. The link is in my my channel. It says, "Is bourbon the answer?" Maybe not, but it helps. And I've got, these are comfortable shirts too. But I also have a Patreon. I've got 2 subscribers right now in the Patreon. Like I've got things working. It's just,
it's
you
a
know,
grind.
I don't know if I want to run a whole Discord.
No, I get it. You just keep on doing what you're doing.
And like
what you did tonight was awesome. It's unique. You know, I don't know any other people that does it out there, that takes the time and blend and do all that stuff. I know Rick Moreland does a good job at blending, but you know, tonight that poor man Russell to me was the best pour of the night.
Yep, it was.
So I appreciate that.
And now you know.
Yeah, and now we know. Correct.
That's right.
All right, until next time, we'll keep in touch. To your viewers at home, we will be on Thursday. We got a lot to go over.
We do.
A bunch we're going to cram in there. And then we have Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
That's right. It's going to be a wild week.
All right. Loctar, thanks for coming on, buddy. We'll definitely stay in touch, all right?
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Cheers, y'all. Thanks for having me.
You guys at home, we will see you later.
See you, man.
All right.